What's up, guys? This is Gypsy Mama back with another video. I want to say really quickly happy birthday to moi. Today is my birthday. I'm 34. Really quickly, really grateful to be here, really grateful for all my experiences, and just happy and excited for what the future holds. So, with that being said, what I wanted to talk about tonight is we got the new moon going on, and then we got the lunar halo going on around the moon. And I think that's really cool, actually, that these things are happening on my birthday. I almost feel like it's like a gift from the universe, especially because I've been getting really heavily involved with trying to open my third eye. I meditate a lot. I take apple cider vinegar, vitamins every day that really helps open the third eye. Um, I will, a lot of times when I go to bed at night, I put my essential oils on and some mugwort oil. Um, and I try to look out for, the signs, and it's crazy because I get a ton of them. Many synchronicities, and really quickly, it's weird almost because I know a lot of times when people get into spirituality, we talk about like deities and things like that. And I had thought about doing it a couple times, but I really didn't know like who I wanted to choose. And I always had an attraction to Egyptian culture. For whatever reason, I did. I mean, even as a little kid. So I was thinking like Cleopatra, especially because I love the smoky eye and the Cleopatra eyeliner. I always got told that even when I was like 16, 17, like I would do the cat eye, and everybody would say, "Oh, you have like Cleopatra makeup," and I always thought it was really cool. So anyway, I didn't really connect with Cleopatra though. I just didn't. So I just didn't go much further into it. So I did this tarot card reading where I got told that my guardian angel, which by the way, everything about my guardian angel led me to believe that it was my 7-year-old's father. My 7-year-old's name is Landon. His father's name was Dan. He died, Landon's father died when Landon was only 1, almost 2. So he died like a week before my son turned 2 years old. And it was like an extremely sad, traumatic thing. I still grieve it. He's all over in my room. There's pictures of him everywhere with our son, and I always talk to him every time I feel I have a crisis going on, or every time I feel overwhelmed with our son. I just say, "Please, Dan, I need you. I need you to be here for me." And to be honest, it's really insane because miracles have happened for me, and I feel it. And I felt it was him. So anyway, in the tarot card reading, I basically got told it is like, I got told if there was a soulmate that I had in this life that had passed on, that's who it is. Like, come on. Yes, he was my soulmate, and he died. So, like, that's what I got told. So there we go with that. Everything was 4444. His birthday is in April. That's the 4th month, okay? Then we also had a lot of Emperor energy, which is the Aries card. He was in Aries. Like, so many things. Roses was told that was one thing to stick out. And I was, like, thinking, there was on our first date, we were walking down Center City in Philadelphia, or no, down South Street, Philadelphia. A woman came up to us and was like, "Oh, buy a rose for the beautiful lady." And he was standing there next to me, and he was like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." Like, like I'm newly just getting to know him. And we go into the restaurant, we sit down to eat, and he goes, "I have to go to the bathroom." I said, "Okay." He disappears. He comes back, and he's like coming back with the rose, like laughing and smiling and like, "Oh, like surprise." And to me, that was even sweeter than like just buying it for me right there. And that just goes to show you how his personality was. He was sweet, he was thoughtful, he had that spontaneous side, that surprising side, and just very, very nice man. So, that was brought up. I'm like, "Oh yeah, the rose thing, oh my god." So that stuck out. Then I got told to watch out because he's going to come to me like in the form of a bird, right? So at that time, I had some incidents with birds. And I mean, I'm not talking about like a bird flew past me. I'm talking about I went to take the trash can up and this crazy weird looking bird just like, wow, like flew out. And I was like, oh, like it scared me. My son, we were at somebody's house. There was a tree right in the front yard. He comes up to me, my 7-year-old, which is Dan's son, comes up to me with this cracked egg. But I didn't know at first. He's like, "Mama," he puts it in my hand. I look at it, I'm like, ew, I dropped it because it was like gooey, and here it was like, like it was the baby birds were being born and the egg dropped down. So I'm like, what, birds here again? Like just all this weird stuff. So anyway, the other day we have new neighbors. My neighbor, we were making small talk. She's telling me she came from Virginia, and before she left, she wanted to see an eagle and an owl because she lived in this very rural area. She's like, I seen the eagle, but I never seen the owl. She's like, but don't you know, I came to Jersey. I've only been here like 2 days. She's like, and I was outside last night, and I see this big owl sitting up in your tree. And I was like, holy shit, what? An owl? She's like, yeah, there was an owl in your tree, hooting and spreading its wings and all this stuff for the 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, that's just too weird. So I kept going out because I wanted to see the owl. I went out like 2 different times. Then it was like the next day. My kids, it was hot out. They're all outside playing with the hose. They're taking their clothes off and all this stuff. So at the end of all that, I'm like picking their shoes and stuff up. And in the distance, I see something white. So I'm like, it looks like a sock. I go over. Well, don't you know, guys, it was this. And I'm like, what the holy F? Okay? Hold on, I just dropped something. So I was like, what in the hell? And I Googled it and find out it's a owl feather. Okay, and for you guys who are bird lovers and want to talk your shit, I know it's not legal to keep it, and I'm not going to. I just recently found it, and I wanted to have it here for the new moon. Okay, and then I'm releasing it back into the wild. Okay, so, bleh. But, I was like, that is just too weird. So then it just kept getting deeper and deeper. So it's like, I tied it by my bed. I had all these crazy dreams. I mean, like, I had a dream that me and my brother were chilling, and, like, this scorpion came up and, like, bit me, and there was blood, and I was, like, crying. I could feel the pain in my dream. Here, found out, like, it's all these things that I'm holding into my subconscious mind that bother me deep down. Like, it was insane. Like, I Googled, what does dreaming of scorpion, dreaming of bleeding, dreaming of pain, all these things. And it really made sense. The pain thing was the final one, and it said that actually joy is going to come into your life. So, it kind of ended with a good thing. But then, from there, I started looking even more into the owl thing, and then I see that there's Goddess Athena. And Goddess Athena was a Greek goddess. She's a goddess of war and something else, but she has the owl with her all the time. And then here, she's also the goddess of, like, craftsmanship, and she did weaving and sewing or whatever. And what's weird is I was getting into my own kind of crafty stuff anyway. So I'm like, what? Like, this owl thing and the crafting stuff. Here I find out Goddess Athena was a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. So I was like, okay, this is just too weird for me. Like, what's up, Athena? What's up, girl? Like, I think she's talking to me, okay? So not to sound too crazy or nothing, but I was like, I think Athena's trying to say something to me. So, really quickly, what I wanted to talk about is what I was talking about with the crafty things is I have been making my own little wish jars, manifestation jars. They call them witch balls, witch jars, whatever. So this is for love. I made this myself. I decorated it. I charged it up. I did all these things with it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do right now. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a little manifestation jar, okay? And I wanted to talk about, you know, like things that go in it. Sorry, I'm like, I want to hear like a little bit of la 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 in the background, like, because I get so bored. But, so what we have here is, okay, so we have the new moon. So that means new beginnings, uncover hidden agendas, uncover the truth, spiritual awakening, cleansing, protection of the home, and self-bindings. Okay, so really, I feel like this new moon is all about, for me, accepting myself as I am, loving myself, and realizing my worth, okay? And not dealing with no bullshit from no one, because, hey, I ain't got to deal with it. Also, today is Thursday, and this is ruled by the planet Jupiter. The day is great for spells regarding money, legal matters, luck, and success. So I will say that manifestation is a lot to do with, come on guys, we want some luck, success, and money, and all those things. So that's what I'm doing here, okay? I'm sorry, it was like one other thing I wanted to say. Alright, so the candle I'm going to be using is a white one. Now, I could be using like green. I know green is money, you know, pink and red are love and all this stuff. But I'm going to use the white. White is representative of life, fertility, nourishment, goodness, balance, depth, and structure. And white is also just a really good candle to deal with when we're talking, like if you only have like other things maybe. or the certain other colors that you want. Here we go. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to charge my candle. And actually what I do with it, I kind of just put this oil in my hand and rub it on there. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to use this oil right here. This is my love oil. And to be real, guys, I know it's like every time we talk about love, everybody thinks right away, ooh, like, you know, like sensual love or like you want a boyfriend. Like, no. Self-love of the self is really great too. And that's what we kind of want here. So I'm going to light this with my candle here. And here we go. So we're going to keep it right here. And you know what I would like to do? Seriously. Once I have the candle lit, I like to stare at it. Hey, baby.
Mama.
Oh, cool. My son came in. I like to kind of just do this. I like to look at it. I like to put my thoughts and manifestations into this. Put my energy around it.
As fully as you can. With your exhales, flush out any tension.
So right now I'm looking at the flame of this candle. To me, the flame looks pretty average. You know, the flame is definitely something that is representative here. It means different things. Come on, babies.
Mama.
Yes.
D.
Uh-huh.
D.
Oh, cool, yeah. Sorry, he asked me a million questions, guys. I'm trying to find this thing here. It's driving me nuts. Like, come on now. Come on, come on. Abundance, self-love, manifestation. Alright, here we go. Let's look at this here. Okay, well, our candle didn't have a hard time lighting. It didn't split into two. No, high, very low. I would say this is average right now, you know? Really, average. So, can't speak much on that. Alright, now, we need that candle lit because we're doing our manifestation jar. Here's mine, right here. We're going to start out with a clear jar. I got this from the Dollar Tree, guys. So, what I'm going to start with here is I have my manifestations in my mind. I have meditated, okay? So, I get la 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 some salt protection, baby. Need that salt, okay? So I want to, you know what? I just want you guys to know too. I've also cleansed this jar out, like just so you guys know. You probably should do that if you're going to do that. Is like cleanse it with some sage, Palo Santo, whatever. Whether you spray, you do some spray. Like I got this spray right here, just for some clarification. Spray over it. Spray in it. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we have this salt. I'm going to throw in some lavender too, guys. And I'm going to throw in the lavender for peace and tranquility. Also for love. You know, I might as well just get rid of that whole dang thing. I'm going to throw in some rosebuds, guys. Rosebuds? Anybody want some rosebuds? Here we go. Cool. Alright guys, I know I'm annoying. I'm gonna stop. I need to stop. What is this right here? Okay, we got some basil. Basil is good for money out. Uh-oh. Get rid of that basil. Here we go. Oh. We gotta mix it up. Alright, so I also have some really cool things that I wanted to throw up in here. Okay, so I have some very beautiful fresh sage, like, oh wow, it's amazing. Like, look at this sage. smells so good to me. It smells so fresh. Babies, can you please squeeze me? Squeeze me. So I kind of like just do this. I want it to look pretty, but I don't want to like destroy. So I'm gonna fit some of that sage in there. Sage it up. What? Sage it up. What? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I know, I'm so annoying. Oh, I annoy myself. Ooh, I almost dropped my oil, which right here, this is my IC all oil, where I have some star anise up in here, and mugwort. Got that right there. I'm going to throw in some stuff right here. This is some of my leftover Van oil, which has pyrite and lemongrass in it. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh yeah. I have some jasmine here, guys. Beautiful. I love jasmine. Jasmine's very sensual. It's very feminine. And it's also good with love and luck. It also can be an aphrodisiac. Okay. Throw that in there. What else I got here? I'm knocking everything over. Okay, I got some very fresh rosemary. Oh my god, again, like, dude, there's nothing to me that beats anything more than like some fresh herbs. They just smell so pure and just, oh, like good. Just goodness. Like, someone throw some in there. Throw the rosemary in it. It's looking cool, guys. You know what? Maybe it's just to make it like look a little cooler. Do a little more salt up in there. You gotta mix it in. You know what else I'm gonna do? Just to add a little color and a little prettiness. I'm gonna do some Himalayan pink sea salt. Really pretty, guys. It's looking gorgeous. Okay, I gotta shut up there. So, I'm gonna add a little bit of some actual star anise up in here. And, oh wait. Oh, I have some mint here. I'm gonna throw a little bit of mint leaves in here, some fresh ones for health and purity. And oh my god, that mint smells like to die for real. Okay, also, now this is the part that gets kind of cool. It's up to you guys. If you want to throw some trinkets up in here that means something. Sorry, I have these 3 little dice, and this is taking the gamble on life, right? Taking a gamble. So I'm actually going to only throw 1 in here because I like to hold on to my little trinkets, you know? Okay, we also have, come on. Okay, some clear quartz that I want to throw up in here. That amplifies it. Definitely amplifies it. Okay. And sorry guys. Not trying to be annoying. Oh yes. I wanted to throw in some wormwood. In my opinion, wormwood is real. I mean, like, well, I want it in my manifestation jar because it's really good with like just the third eye type stuff, some divination stuff. Cool. All right, and then now I want to throw in a couple oils. Now this one right here is lemongrass. I'm throwing that in because it's really also another kind of healing. Oh, it smells good, dude. All right, then patchouli. Throw in some patchouli oil. Patchouli is also good with manifestation. We got some bergamot, aphrodisiac. This is also good in love. Smells really good. Okay, I also wanted to throw in some cinnamon. Go right here. Actually, we want it to look cool, right? trying to think if there's anything else here. Holy shit balls! Alright, yeah. Oh my god, I almost forgot the most important thing, yo. Oh, here it is. Oh, dude, my room's a mess, and I just have so much stuff going on, but I am putting in my letter, from my manifestation journal. Now, this is my secret, but it is my manifestation. It is my reality, right? So, putting that in here as well to bring power to it. And like, if you look up close, you'll see, look at that. It's really cool, dude. Now, I'm also, to be honest, it's like, I'm going to throw this in. This is one of my rose quartz. Throwing that in for the self-love aspect of it. Oh, sorry. No, I can't deal with it. I'm trying to make it look pretty. That's why I'm like trying to arrange it a certain way. There we go.
Relax and feel.
Come on. Oh, you know what else I could add? My moon water. This is my moon water that I charged up when it was the full moon. Throw that in there. It's like, I don't want to throw like too much water in it because I don't want it to be too watery. Oh yes, guys, cloves.
Relax your shoulders.
Cloves are good with money.
Open the space of your heart a little more.
Money and success. And I'm going to put in a little more salt.
Invite and move the magnetic ring.
And then I'm like, do I have, oh yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. You got some ginger.
Your feet begin to tingle.
I don't want too much of that.
And to feel a little more.
It sucks because like, the only thing salt I have left I have to grind, and it really makes a mess. Lord knows I won't have this here. There we go. I think we're pretty cool. I'm like thinking to myself, is there anything else I wanted to add in here? Oh yes. We need the bay leaves. Oh god, why did I do that? That just hurt. There we go. Some bay leaves. We got the bay leaves. And
See the magnetic crystals in between.
that's good. That's good.
To pick up any subtle
So
energy
then I'm gonna close it up.
and sub-energy
Here we go.
from your physical body and your emotional body. Within your feet.
Not done yet though, guys, because this is where this comes into play. And I'm not gonna hold you guys up for hours because it will probably take hours. No, it won't. This is a small candle, but basically I want to drip this wax as the it burns to seal it up. That's what I'm gonna do. And this is going. It don't take long to burn. These are little taper candles. So yeah, here it is, my manifestation jar. I'm gonna kind of just hold it, meditate with it. Trying to think. I mean, of course you could decorate it, you know, but I don't want to hold you guys up too much. So here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys like, you know, try and make one on your own. It's really fun. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave it in the comments. Please tell me what's up. Please like, subscribe, and share. And please let me know what kind of things you're interested in, because trust me, I will make many, many videos about anything, really. I'm a very optimistic person. So anyway, guys, have a good night. Be blessed. Be happy. Namaste.